તાજેતરમાં અમદાવાદ ખાતે આવેલા અમદાવાદ મેનેજમેન્ટ એસોસિએશન તથા જાપાન કલ્ચરલ સેન્ટરનો ઉદ્ઘાટન સમારોહ યોજાઈ ગયો. AMA ખાતે જાપાનીઝ લેંગ્વેજ સેન્ટર, જાપાનીઝ ઇન્ફોર્મેશન એન્ડ સ્ટડી સેન્ટર તથા જાપાનીઝ ઝેન ગાર્ડન પણ આવેલા છે, જેની સફળતા બાદ જાપાન કલ્ચરલ સેન્ટર શરૂ થતાં જાપાન અને ભારત વચ્ચે મૈત્રીપૂર્ણ સંબંધો વધુ ગાઢ બનશે. અમદાવાદ મેનેજમેન્ટ એસોસિએશન ખાતે ફોટો ફેસ્ટનું આયોજન પણ કરવામાં આવ્યું હતું, જેમાં બંને દેશના જાણીતા ફોટોગ્રાફરોએ ભાગ લીધો હતો. આ ફોટો ફેસ્ટમાં પ્રદર્શન, સ્પર્ધા તથા વર્કશોપનું આયોજન પણ કરવામાં આવ્યું હતું. આ ફોટો ફેસ્ટમાં જાપાનની સંસ્કૃતિ, આર્ટ તથા સ્થાપત્યનું પ્રદર્શન યોજાયું હતું. આ આયોજનમાં બંને દેશના પ્રતિનિધિઓએ પણ ઉત્સાહભેર ભાગ લીધો હતો. આ પ્રસંગે અમદાવાદ મેનેજમેન્ટ એસોસિએશનના પ્રેસિડેન્ટ દિવ્યેશ રાડિયાએ પોતાના વ્યક્તવ્યમાં જણાવ્યું હતું કે
and the Indo-Japanese Friendship Association, I welcome you all to this first event. A couple of days we are having several events. The first event, that is the photography workshop today at AMA, which will be conducted by Mr. Saurabh Desai, a very well-known photographer and a teacher for photography. Really very honored to have this special event, the Canon photography contest, as well as the workshops today, this morning and this afternoon for the benefit of the learners and the amateur photographers.
આ પ્રસંગે ઇન્ડો જાપાન ફ્રેન્ડશિપના પ્રેસિડેન્ટ મુકેશ પટેલે જણાવ્યું હતું કે
But also in India, and I was told nobody even thought about this in Japan as well, that an Indo-Japan FOTO-FEST has been conceived, planned, and touchwood, even executed, even amidst the severest of the challenges of nature and weather. You know, sometimes we wonder whether photography is an art or a science. Probably it is both. You need the science of Canon, but Canon alone, without the art of photographers and the lens, they have a lens eye, but behind the lens eye is an eye, and that is the eye of a photographer. Each one of you, a big round of applause for Saurabh.
It's been a great opportunity for me that I
જાણીતા ફોટોગ્રાફર સૌરભ દેસાઈએ પોતાના અનુભવ વર્ણવતા જણાવ્યું હતું કે
people coming from different genre of photography, and I started my career as a photographer, as a professional photographer, probably you can say, from 2012. Point was ki when you work somewhere and you think that no, this is not for me, although you are growing well, you are giving your 100% probably, you want to be somewhere else. And that, for me, that was photography. It has already taken 24 years and it has been a wonderful journey for me. बहुत मजा आवे छे photography करवानी. Am I an artist or a technician? That was a big question for me. See, every photographer is an artist. Whether he's a documentary photographer, he's into journalism, he's into wildlife, he's into wedding, fashion, portrait photography, travel photography, landscape photography, what may ever it is. Because photograph you can't deny, it has become a document. So it is documentation, conservation, adventure, passion, profession, of course. How to make creative images? Is there any formula? You can train your mind and you can explain certain things. So we are always concerned about what, and we are not concerned about why. So step 0 is unlearning. Learning karta unlearning बहुत difficult है. Curiosity. So why this image is more creative? Because it provokes curiosity. क्या बहुत क्यों देखातु हसे? Step 1 is think creative. So creativity belongs to these 3 words. It has to be different. Imaginative and original. Again, when you start capturing all these things, you cannot avoid the technical aspect of photography. Step 2 is impressive. So it should be beautiful, aesthetical, and at the same time deliberate. Step 3 is it should be intellectual. Correct, guys? એ તમને કંઈક કંઈક તો કન્વે કરતું હોવું જોઈએ ને. જે વિઝ્યુઅલ આર્ટ્સ છે એમાં પણ કંઈક ભાવ પેદા કરી શકીએ. It is a complete story of fine art pictures. Step 4, feel the emotions. It completes this 4 process when a photographer successfully present his work to his viewers, where his viewers can identify, observe, feel or see things which are not present in the frame. It is a piece of fine art image. Follow the rules. Once you know, break them. Try different. Actually set your shutter speed in a way that you can capture the motion. So this is called panning. Nature will always come with a surprise, and if you don't get a great image, you will always come back with a great experience. Guys, be honest with your art, be pure, respect your fellow photographers.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, put your hands together for Aishwarya.
જાણીતા ફેશન ફોટોગ્રાફર ઐશ્વર્ય નાયકે પોતાના અનુભવ વર્ણવતા જણાવ્યું હતું કે
कोई भी प्लेटफॉर्म आप देख लो, isn't it free of cost? If you develop a kind of work, be it fashion photography, be it wildlife photography, be it beauty, be it baby photography, automobile, anything, what do you have to do? You have a camera, you shoot something, you put your work on there, you consistently keep changing. So collaboration, if I have to say, it should be a mutually beneficial thing where 2 artists, 3 artists, for example, in my case, a makeup artist, a model, a hair artist, a stylist, a photographer come together to create something that they don't have on their portfolio. So for me to get any kind of work, I need to have a certain kind of portfolio, right? And to have that certain portfolio, what do? We collaborate. We collaborate with artists. Imagine content. Why am I explaining you all so much about content creation in first place? Because if you know how to create the right kind of content, is only when you'll be able to monetize on it. तो कल को अगर किसी को fashion photography करनी हो या फिर कल को किसी को fashion content create करना हो, so if I'm constantly generating that kind of content, when they need somebody like that, they should think about Aishwarya. Okay, 100 people I messaged, out of that 50 people replied back, out of that 25 people were interested, out of that 5 people I shot with. 5 लोगों के साथ 5 अलग पोर्टफोलियो बन गया, वो देख के मैंने और शूट्स लिए. There are so many photographers, there are so many stylists, there are so many brands, there are so many content creators. What is setting you apart from them is the reason that they will follow you. So that is the kind of trust you build. And when you build that kind of trust is when the brands start paying you. It's a circle. So like the third point, follow the trends, but try and maintain a balance between it. Like every week there are new trends churning out. Use the trending audios, use the best equipments to create it, use all of the hook steps that you all want, use the story that is needed. But also remember to keep a little bit of yourself in that reel. It is so important to have somebody around you that's going to tell you that, you know what, this is not good. I'm talking about criticism, and evaluating it properly is very, very important in this entire content creation journey. Basically work as solution makers. Even if you're a designer, even if you're a photographer, even if you're an engineer, even if you're a doctor, even if you're a makeup artist, try to work more as artists who are solution makers for your particular clients. Always remember quality over quantity. It is very important as an artist to know where and when and how much equipment to use when. आपके पास होगा सब कुछ, but अगर आपको पता नहीं कि आपको कहाँ पे क्या और कितना use करना है, then it's no point. When you try to imply them in real life, you have to be a solution maker on set as a director or when you're shooting. I'd like to say that it's very, very, very important to have the right vision and the right equipment that's going to help you with the right content.
This is because we are celebrating the 2nd anniversary. Zen-Kaizen at AMA, we call it as a showcase of Japanese art, culture, landscape and architecture is our theme for the photography contest today.
wonderful exhibition. Basically, it has been focused on Zen-Kaizen Academy at AMA and also AMA Pictures.
આજે આ એક અનેરો અવસર છે કે જપાનના મુંબઈ ખાતેના કોન્સલ જનરલ ડૉક્ટર યાસુકાતા ફુકાહોરી આજે આપણી વચ્ચે છે અને હમણાં જ એમણે જપાન કલ્ચરલ સેન્ટર એટ એમએ એનું ઉદ્ઘાટન કર્યું, જેની પ્રેરણા અમને અમારા દાતા શ્રીમતી પારુબેન જયકૃષ્ણ પાસેથી મળી. આપણે એમને પણ કાર્યમાં વધારીએ. Warm and cordial welcome. Of course, it's warm, but then with the warmth, a very cordial welcome to one and all of you on this eventful and momentous occasion, the inauguration of the Japan Cultural Center at AMA, inspired by Srimati Paru Mrugesh Jaykrishna. Let us give a warm round of applause. The Director General of JETRO Ahmedabad to please say a few words.
I extend my gratitude to Consul General of Japan, Dr. Fukahori, for his continued support to us. So I understand today's event is opening of Japan culture and a photo contest as well. So I want to talk about the photo contest a little bit. Since that today is photo contest opening day also, I'm also very much interested in the difference between the Japanese and Indian sense of beauty. Even when photographing the same subject, there might be differences in perspective. Also, if you use a single lens reflex camera, you can use techniques such as adding depth to the image, which will give the photo a different flavor. I appreciate efforts of AMA and Mr. Mrugesh Patel and his team in showcasing various colors of Japanese culture and art.
This organization has been contributed a lot for the friendship between Japan and India here in Gujarat. Since Indian people and Japanese people have been worshipping the same gods we share the same culture and spiritual value together. So I've been saying to my Indian friends that the Japanese people and the Indian people are two groups of people who can understand each other at the bottom of our spiritual hearts.
Paruben, we all know, a person who has got an interest in academics in liberal arts and to understand and master the language of business and industry, which has got many facets of technology, and then getting into market